What another amazing qualifying session the Belgian Grand Prix has produced. The sprint shootout was fantastic, wasn't it? We had the wet conditions moving to a dry track. I mean, the delay at the start was really a bit ridiculous, wasn't it? We had a wet track, but it was almost dry. Everyone went straight onto inters. I don't know why they lug around them wet tyres. Another frustration. I really don't understand it. I mean, just get rid of them altogether if that's the case. We never ever seem to use them. But into Q3, it was a mega session at the end, wasn't it? It looked so close at the front. Max Verstappen next pole position by just 11 thousandths of a second from Oscar Piastri. He's been mega all weekend, and let's hope for a brilliant sprint start from him later on today, and maybe a first win for him. That McLaren does look strong, but I think that Red Bull has got enough in the bag, doesn't he? Looking at most part of the sessions, about 8 to 9 tenths of a second faster than everybody else, didn't he, Max Verstappen? But a brilliant qualifying from Piastri at second place, fantastic. And Carlos Sainz coming home just behind that in third place. The Ferrari is the fastest weekend. Again, just 25 thousandths of a second behind. So very close between the top three. Verstappen was saying that, though he did leave a bit of time on track, was just being extra cautious. But nonetheless, fantastic from them. Charles Leclerc lines up fourth, Norris fifth, and then Gasly sixth. Decent qualifying from them, the Alpine team. Here today, much better than what we've seen from them yesterday. And then Lewis Hamilton in 7th place. He got really held up by his teammate George Russell on his final run. I'm not sure what they were both doing there. They were on the same track at the same time, right next to each other. They ruined each other's lap almost on that one. Sergio Perez shocking down in 8th place. Look at how fast his teammate is. Again, another poor session from him. He'll hopefully try and rectify that later in the race today. And then Ocon 9th, and then George Russell finished that in 10th. He just had a shocker of a first lap, and his second run got ruined with his battle with Lewis Hamilton. For track position was really strange there. Daniel Ricciardo 11th. That session, Q2 session, was ruined, wasn't it, by Lance Stroll going off on the medium tyres. Very strange decision to go on the mediums, but like we found out, the FIA didn't declare the race as or the sprint shootout as a wet shootout. I mean, it was soaking wet. You delayed the start because of the rain. I don't know why they didn't do that. Very odd from them, which meant Lance Stroll had to go on to the mediums rather than the softs, which have been a bit stickier. But he was brave enough to try it on the mediums and lost out on the no-name corner and hit the wall. Met that a number of drivers, and Albon 12th, no time. Sargent, Stroll and Alonso all went out, no time set. Which is a real shame, to be honest. I'm not sure why they left it. It was a number of teams that caught out by that. Even Hülkenberg on the Haas we'll get to. I mean, what are they doing? Just get out on the track, get a banker lap in, and then play your silly games. Especially these guys at the back of the grid. This is an opportunity where you can absolutely make the most of it. Frustrating. They've almost shot themselves in the foot, the both Astons and the two Williams for that matter, because actually they looked for a better week result today than yesterday, and they looked a lot quicker than and kind of where I expected them to be. So it's a real shame for them. And then comes Yuki Tsunoda in 16th place, Bottas 17th, Kevin Magnussen 18th, Joe Guanzu 19th, and Nico Hülkenberg last. He actually said no time. They waited for the end of the Q3 session for the timing, and he ran out of time and didn't make it round. I mean, Haas, what are you doing? I literally have no words. I've seen Ferrari do some screw-ups, but Haas, that was an absolute joke. How can you get it that wrong? Ridiculous. But we've got a good lineup for the grid on for the sprint shootout. Looking forward to this. Oscar Piastri, could we see him first into the first corner? Won't bet against it. That McLaren have been fast starters, haven't they? Especially Oscar, he's done brilliant. So could we see him leading the Belgian Grand Prix in the sprint shootout later on today? Let's find out. Watch out for the review. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment. I'll see you later.